Peace. Christian assumptions. Don't judge or you will be judged. Never said you couldn't judge. Never said that. If someone is a polytheist, whether they know it or not, you know what I mean, according to the viewpoints that they have, you could judge them as a polytheist. If someone is a criminal and doing criminal things, you could judge them as a criminal. A hypocrite, that right there is harder to know a hypocrite because they hiding something. So like in 9:101, when God tells the messenger, you don't know who the hypocrites are, but I do. The messenger didn't know who the hypocrites was around him. But I have the Christian assumption when you're the one who has your flat earth model, which is incorrect. You have the flat earth model, and then on top of that model, the flat earth, what they call the firmament, you have a chair. You promote this. You have a chair. And then, I seen the picture. There was a figurine outlined sitting in that chair. You mean to tell me that's God? Or are you making another God alongside with God? You said be masculine, or we need to be masculine and be men. Some of the people in the comment who said you shouldn't say they could have been women, we don't know. We don't know. But that's neither here or there. I got 5 kids. 2 of them is grown. 3 of them still living with me. I've been raising them since forever. And one of them is a stepdaughter. I raised since she was 5. So I think I know how to be a man. I've been working since I was 14. Working since I was 14. A few times had 2 jobs. Well, what are you going to tell me about being a man? People who are in our camp, the so-called Quran aloners, throwing rocks from behind us. I didn't throw no rocks. All I said is, this is God's business. Because when I sat with my teacher, rest in peace, Akbar Muhammad, when we used to have sessions, he would help me try to understand the Risala of Ibn Abi Zayd. He wanted me to be able to use my brain and think. The Risala of Ibn Abi Zayd is a Maliki fiqh book that was written down by Ibn Abi Zayd. So while we going through that, he would take me to Starbucks, buy me a drink, and buy me like a snack, you know what I mean, if I wanted it. But mainly buy me a drink or whatever, and we'll sit and chit-chat and talk. So one day I asked him, are my Christian family members going to hell? He said, don't worry about that. That is not your business. And he said it. He said it to me as if like, be careful. That is not your business. That is God's business only. And I'm going to prove that. But I'm just a person who happens to take the reading, and aka the Quran, take the reading and investigate it and see if it's the truth or not. Because once I found out the Muslim religion wasn't the truth, I pretty much gave up on everything, but somehow I couldn't not let go of the reading. And I realized there's only 3 viewpoints you could have. You could be a true monotheist. You can be a polytheist, and you could be an atheist. And the only thing that is true monotheism is in the reading. That's the only place you can find. You can't. You can find it here in bits in the Bible, but not completely. Nowhere else. It's not like a complete, true monotheistic viewpoint. The reading has that. That's why I follow it. So I'm not in your camp. I'm a loner. Now, in proof 2 284. It states that God forgives and punishes whoever it wants. 17:15. God won't punish until it raises up a messenger. 592. What does that messenger do? The messenger only responsible for clearly communicating. Communicating what? In 4:165. The messenger give good news and warnings. What is the good news? Comply to God. You're safe. Do good. Trust in God. The three bases, the three keys of salvation. Trust in only one God, which is true monotheism. Trust in the next life, that you will be resurrected and there's a reward and a punishment. And then do good. Do good. And then what's the warnings? If you don't comply, and if you arrogantly, once you got to clearly get the message. Once you clearly get the message and you still reject it, then God threatens you with a punishment. Let's see. Here, in proof 11:26, Noah pretty much said to his people, I fear a punishment will happen to you. I fear a punishment will happen to you. 11:84, Shuayb. He said to his people, pretty much, I fear a punishment will happen to you. Abraham, in 1945, Abraham said to his father, pretty much, I fear a punishment will happen to you. What did Muhammad say? I fear if I disobey my Lord, the punishment of a painful day. So, in their statements, you never hear them saying, you're going to hell, or I'm going to hell. I fear for you a punishment. That word, you're going to hell, is not in the reading. There's no way you can find that in the reading. That a person, a messenger, is telling people you're going to hell. Five 117. When Jesus was talking to God, Jesus said, I only told them what you told me to say to them. That's the gist of it. I gotta go back and look and read these proofs for yourselves. I only told them what you told me to say to them. That's it. That's what a messenger does. A messenger only say what the message is. You think that in these messengers in their daily life told people that they're going to hell because they mad they said something they don't like? You don't do no rituals. Baba Shuayb called you a hypocrite. You ain't get mad at that. But as soon as you call someone a kafir, you get mad. You get mad at the word kafir. And you said that, saying going to hell, it's not a big deal. We could do bigger things to them. But you got mad at the word kafir. Rejector. Okay. Who am I at? Judging. Let me see. 4:58. God states to judge the people with justice. Judge the people with justice. Does this mean that you have to judge them by only by their theology? No. 38:21 and 26. David judged two brothers about their sheep. And at the end of it, God says, "Oh David, we made you a successor on the earth, so judge with truth." What is he judging? He's judging people's mundane affairs. Now, you said saying go to hell is something small. Well, in 73:5, God states it is supplying Muhammad with a heavy saying. A heavy saying. So go to the Jewish community and speak bad about them. Speak lies or bad about the Holocaust and see what happens. Go to I don't like the word black, but go to a community of black people and throw around the word nigga. Yeah, throw around the word nigga and see what happens. Words hold weight. In proof 46:9, the messenger says pretty much, I don't know what's going to happen to me or you. I don't know what's going to happen to me or you. So how do you know the hellfire is going to happen to Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah? I don't care. I'm not talking about the arguments. I'm talking about this particular phrase. Because if someone is around me and they say, we living in hell on earth, I would tell them, no, we're not. Hell is 1,000 times worse than this, and it's forever. The earth, living on earth, is way better than being in hell. 100 times better than being in hell. I don't wish hell on nobody, because I know the severity of it. If someone tells me, if someone says like, could they get mad or whatever, go to hell, you're going to hell, and they're around me, people know I'm like this, and they're around me, I tell them, you can't say that. You're not God. Only God says you're going to hell. Where's that proof at? 69, 30, and 31. Shackle him/her and throw him/her in hell. So you mean to tell me you're going to be next to God telling people on that day that they are going to hell? You're going to be next to God giving his judgment to people, telling them they're going to hell. Are you making yourself a God alongside with God? This is a statement. This is God's personal business. You did not create hell for people to go into it. You did not create the garden for people to go into it. God did that. God created hell for the people, the genies, the hidden people, and us, for us to go there. So you can't say go to hell. Let's go for anybody. No one should say you're going to hell. If they do, they say that because you're mad. Oh, go to hell. Or if someone does something they think is kind of like, that's kind of like awful or whatever, they say, oh, you're going to hell for that. No one should be saying that, period. No one should say any of those statements. That is God's personal business. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Yeah, that's that. But since I know it wasn't just me who made that comment to you about you shouldn't say go to hell, it was also at Mo Kerr, M-O-E, Kerr, K-I-R, Kulu, K-U-L-U, 1936, at Sam from UK, 796, and at Hamnat's World. And that person is a Sunni, according to the comment that they was making, a few comments they made. That person is a Sunni. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Get that out the way. Peace.